Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk tennis with Terrence. Yeah, hey, 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 hey. Hey, guys! Welcome back to Let's Talk Tennis with who other than Terrence. Okay, true story. I had to really think. Um, what was my name? But we're back. We're back with another episode. And guys, I think this would be what, episode 5? 5? Okay, that's 10. Okay, let's try that again. 5? 5? I'm like, anyway. Welcome. Guys, as I like to just start this off by saying, I appreciate you guys so very much. Without you guys watching and sharing and liking and commenting, Let's Talk Tennis would not be as successful as it is, currently. So I appreciate you guys so much. Let me tell you, you know how I am. I don't care if it's one view. I don't care if it's 100,000. As long as it's one, though. I want one. I do. I guess I should say as long as it's one. But I'm just honored the fact that you guys are watching it, and it seems like you're watching it over and over and over again. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the emails. I just appreciate all the feedback. So let's get into it, okay? So on the last episode, I did talk about what? I talked about some more little drama, with good, and I guess you could say I gotta say this. I did talk about what maybe some people say the meanest players, on the ATP tour. And we did the Couriers, and we came up with John McEnroe. Now, again, guys, this is not just what I'm thinking, but it's like what a lot of people have been talking about. I've done a little bit of research, okay? That's all tennis. I'm not just blurting out things, even though I know awfully a lot about tennis, more than people probably even think, okay? But true story is I do a little bit of research, little background stuff. I'm Googling, I'm doing all that good stuff, but also coming from experience. And then I do compare, So I'm not picking if I'm bringing the drama about these players. But what I did want to do, and what people have been telling me to do, Terrence, what do you think? Who do you think, male or female, ATP, or the WTA, who is the worst or the meanest, you should say, or the rudest? And then who's like, maybe some people may not think of them as being super, super nice or super sweetheart, and they are just that. Who do you think? So let's go with this. We're starting it in here, guys. Bernard Tomic. It's such a nice name. Why can't you be nice? Bernard Tomic is what I like to call he's a talented tennis player. I'm gonna give him that. But he's, from my experience, this dude, he's young, okay? And just keeping it real, he's young, and I don't want to say dumb because that's mean. That's mean to say that, to say young and dumb. But he's young and a little bit immature. Let me say that. I think that's fair. And the reason people may say, well, why do you say that, Terrence? I'm only going to come with a little bit of examples, okay? This is not me giving the breakdown of their life, or they started tennis at this age. Or I'm sorry, guys, I'm doing live. I'm in live streams, but I'm also I'm trying to record. I can't stop supporting, okay? Even doing this whole even the whole internet thing, I can't stop supporting. Okay, so like I said, I'm not gonna hit at. Okay, when did he become professional? When did he do this? When did he do this? I'm gonna just give it to you straight, okay? This young individual, okay, Bernard Tomic, and I'm gonna give it to you in a way where it's just my opinions, okay? My opinions only, and I'm not just gonna go off by Google or about, I've talked to some friends and stuff in the past. Even my best friend who passed away, Antonio Montgomery, we talked about him. We talked about this player, and we talked about the next player that I'll talk about as well. And we agreed with some things and we disagreed with some things. But I feel like Antonio's right here, listening to me. And as I talk about this, and this is so good, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting chills. So guys, let me know if you may see a spirit or something behind me. You never know. I feel like there's a lot of them around me, all good and all so amazing. And I miss so many people. But so you know what? Shout out to the people that are just so dear to me that are here and that unfortunately have passed away. How about we do that? How about we do that? This will go out to them, and especially, Antonio Montgomery. Y'all, he was so special. We played a lot of tennis together and entered some tournaments and just had so much fun. Okay, now we're going to get back into Bernard Tomic. Okay, or Tomic. Bernard Tomic. He is, like I said, a young player who definitely is immature. I mean, in my opinion, definitely immature and actually quite rude. I know people are like, oh, Nick Couriers, oh, John McEnroe. But in my opinion, okay, we're talking about somebody, yeah, he's probably not, he does sometimes, for lack of better words, attack the fans and stuff, but he doesn't, especially in his, you can say, on-court and off-court interviews, very, very disrespectful. He's been very disrespectful to some of the commentators, some of the reporters, and guys, get this, literally, okay, in Wimbledon, okay, in 2017, you go back, Google this, okay? This young individual actually said that he doesn't really care. He doesn't really care about the sport. He literally is sitting back and he's counting millions of dollars of his millions that he is earning, and that's his main focus is the money, not necessarily the tennis. And let me tell you guys, this guy can play tennis. I mean, I like I said, as I started this off, I can't not say that he can't play tennis. He is a professional, okay? You say it with me, professional, meaning that he gets paid to play this awesome, amazing sport that I have so much respect and love for. That even when my ankles are giving out and I just can't keep moving, I'm just like, I gotta finish, and Lord knows I ain't getting paid for this. I'm not getting paid for tennis. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how you cannot be in that level. Where you are at, how can you not be appreciative of that? But again, we have people in this sport that professionally that just doesn't care, and they really do care about the money. And this is one individual that is telling us quite a lot that he doesn't have much respect for the sport, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care, and it comes with when he loses. Okay, guys, like I said, go back to Wimbledon. Of 2017, okay, all right, and where he literally says, he uses the words, "I don't like, I'm bored, I'm tired," and this guy is, it's sickening. It's sickening to me, and that's why I say I chose him, okay, to be for my opinion. And guys, don't beat me up in the comments, but my opinion, one of the rudest players. I mean, completely. John McEnroe and Nick Couriers, okay, had, even though they attack the chair umpires and sometimes the fan and, uses profanity. Who don't use profanity in tennis? Because Lord knows I do. And like I said, I'm a work in progress, okay? So like I said, I am not the person to just pick these people and just to go, I'm just saying what from what I've seen of how he has behaved in the on-court interviews or the pre interviews where he is talking maybe to, like, say any type of commentator, Brad Gilbert and some others, and some of those can be a little bit irritating. I'm just gonna keep it real, but that doesn't mean you be disrespectful. You have a reputation, and I feel like a lot of people are looking up to you. And yeah, he doesn't care about fans. He said it as well. and that makes you rude, okay? Because one thing I can say about Nick Couriers, that man is going to represent. He appreciates, okay. He's gonna sign autographs. He's gonna go off the court. He's actually even more of a stand-up guy. Like I said, I'm not just trying to do the whole comparison, but it's kind of like necessary to let you guys know, okay, what I mean when I say these things, okay. But yeah, I mean, let's just sum it up. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna hit when he became professional and the rankings and certain things. Doesn't matter if he's number 2 in the world, if he's number 897, which he's had high rankings, but it doesn't matter. He has still been rude, more so than being kind. And in my book, I cannot rock with that, especially when it's a thing. Okay, maybe the player before him in the press conference is taking longer, and he literally has complained about those things. We know some players have complained, and we know that players are tired, and in especially the Grand Slams, where those really everything matters in professional tennis. I mean, you're getting paid for Pete's sake, but when it really matters is what I'm saying. He just definitely, the patience, the respect is just not there. And so, yeah, like I keep saying, that's not cool in my book. Now let's move into a brighter note, okay? What you guys are going to be like, huh? Angelique Kerber. Angelique Kerber, who I would say in a way was one of Serena's rivalries. I mean, she definitely has played a lot of tennis against the Williams sisters. She's played a lot of tennis against some of the greats, Simona Halep, who's also in my book a rude player. But we're not going to touch base on that. we're gonna keep it positive on Angelique Kerber. People don't understand or know because she's really not in the limelight. She's not in that spotlight. But she's so doggone beautiful, and she's beautiful on and off the court. You guys, she plays, even when she has played Serena in the Australian, when she's played her in Wimbledon, this woman, she wins and she loses graciously. Tongue-tied, don't know how to speak. But it's impressive, right? I mean, you never see her in you never see anything bad about her. I gotta be honest, you see a lot of bad things about Serena. Let's just face it, Serena is the GOAT. And I do think in order to kind of be the GOAT, you kind of got to go a little left sometimes, but that doesn't mean you got to be super rude. Serena does a lot of things she does a lot of things off of the court. And so does Angelique Kerber, a lot of charity events, a lot of giving back. You guys, we can go down a rabbit hole of, okay, players who do that and who don't do that. But I'm not just saying, okay, because you don't do that, that makes you bad, or because you do it, it makes you good. I'm also talking about all of the things. Okay, we're talking about how do you greet the chair umpire, pre-match? How do you greet post-match? Win or lose. Angelique Kerber has always been the most respectable a player, and she just doesn't get that credit. Very, 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 very supportive, actually, to other players and uplifting to other players. It's been said, I guess we can also put Ash Barty in there, which, oh my gosh, it's so sad that Ash Barty retired. But we can also put her in there because players like Angelique Kerber and Ash Barty would go into the players' locker rooms and they would comfort other players, We're talking about their actual opponents. Win or lose, okay? They would engage, and pre-match, they engage. It's not just about the money, It's about the love and the joy that you receive from tennis. I was asked a question, actually, in one of my live streams, and someone said, well, wow, it does seem like you have awfully amount of excitement and joy. It brings you so much. You enjoy it so much. It brings you so much of excitement. And why is that? Because a lot of people just don't really take to this sport. And I told them it has built so much character within me. Okay, tennis is a part of my life, and this is what you see right now is also a result of that. I'm way more confident. I am outspoken in a professional way. I am someone who just, I love myself a lot more. I see myself, okay, yes, I'm a bigger guy, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to go on the court. I'm going to give it my all. So tennis has added to that. You know, it got me out of my that comfort zone. Like I said, I've been playing since I was 10, and I've been competing. Okay, competing since I was 12, going on 13. I mean, so it definitely has shaped my life into a positive way. And when I see players like Angelique Kerber, who but people just don't know, like, who are such a sweetheart, it just makes me smile. And she doesn't want the attention from it. She actually prefers to be, you know, behind the scenes doing her positive things. Now, we do have some players like the Williams sisters who probably would prefer to be behind the scenes, but because they're so popular, it's not going to happen. You know, they do one thing good or bad, it's going to show up. We got something going on next, okay, guys, with Tennis Talks. I know I'm bringing the drama, and I'm going to keep it coming, okay, because there's drama in tennis, and drama does, I keep telling people drama does sell, but we keep it positive. It's positive drama, okay, these are facts, so that's not me making things up. But I do want to give a snippet about the next episode. We're going to talk about Venus Williams, okay? And we're going to talk about Venus. We're talking about tennis, obviously, but we're going to talk about a little bit of the things that she has had to deal with. And you guys may not know, or you probably will know, maybe the controversy with what happened with a car accident. And it was a result of someone actually passing away. So that's going to be on the next episode. And I hope you guys really stay tuned, okay, to Let's Talk Tennis. Because isn't this interesting, right? What is Terrence going to say next about these tennis players? Because I thought this was going to be 15, 30, 40 game, set, match. And you got something wrong. We're coming with the drama. We're coming with things that maybe you guys haven't heard of. Because you probably just haven't really followed tennis a lot. I want to make it interesting, and I want to show you guys that it's everything. Tennis is everything. So it's all that and some more. Just stick with me on Let's Talk Tennis, baby. Until next time, okay? I hope you stay amazing and you stay beautiful, because you guys know you're all butterflies, and I just appreciate y'all so much. I love you. I love you. I love y'all, okay? Bye for now, baby.